Hello everybody, hello. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. It's been a minute. I last streamed on Thursday. And now we're back with more content. Welcome in everybody. My name is Spacel, your AI overlord, and welcome back to another Minecraft stream. I didn't have a stream this Sunday because I was at Vexpo, which was a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of cool people. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the meet and greets, so I didn't get to meet like any VTubers like face to face besides those who were like sort of roaming around the convention. But there were a lot of friends there and everything. I had a lot of fun. This is also the first stream we're going to be doing on my new GPU as well. So very excited to see how that compares to my last GPU. It should be a lot of fun. I am scratching my nose. I apologize. It's probably tweaking out my model. It should be a lot of fun. So today we are going to make a little, I suppose helipad is the best way I can describe it for our ghasts. Because they're kind of going fucking everywhere right now, right? And we need to absolutely find a way to stop that. Let's jump straight into the world. Let's see how the load time is. Jeez, that was fast. Alright, let's see. How am I looking on FPS? I'm currently hitting 61, 88. Lovely. So I have the game capped at 90. That's just for the sake of streaming. And it looks like it loaded in nice and smooth. You know what? This actually could be a good use for this new wood that I've got here. So let's just start by chopping down some of this. Lovely, that one is going to decay. I haven't really done a lot of intense gaming on this new GPU. I did run the Guardians of the Galaxy benchmark just because it's the one game I have installed right now which has a benchmark option. And I performed pretty well on that. 1440p Ultra, I was getting an average of I think 121 frames, a max of 168, which is honestly fine because the monitor I game on is 165 hertz. I think like the actual average is probably like the real time, like what I experience is probably going to feel a little bit higher than 121 on average, mostly because oh yeah, Piglin came through. I think the real-time average is going to feel a lot better in game, mostly because I think it was the 1% lows when it was loading in new assets, which fucked it up. There we go. Because I did hit some like crazy 1% lows. But yeah. So I think we should see a little bit better performance. You know what I'm going to do actually? Do you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to my video settings. I'm going to turn on the VSync. And do this. Ha 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 ha. And now that should... Stabilizing a 77 with VSync on. Okay, that's good. Hey Lucille, how you doing? How is life treating you? Mixed, but I'm alive. Hope things have been good for you and the cat. Things have been lovely. Went to Vexpo this weekend. That was a lot of fun. I was just talking about that earlier. I am actually dropping frames weirdly. Why is that? Is like VSync like actually that bad? All right, well, what if I just let me set the cap there. Oh my god, VSync really is that bad, huh? Okay, never mind. We won't use VSync. It is just actually just genuinely awful in this video game. Yeah, so I went to Vexpo this weekend. That was a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of good people there. And the cat is doing fine too. Zelda is getting up to her normal mischief. She has grown a lot. I took a photo of her today. I posted it on Threads, and someone like pointed out how much she had grown. And like, it is like crazy. If you compare like the first photo of her I put on the night that she arrived, back at my place, and like her now, it is kind of nuts how much she has grown in such a short time. I think she is going to be really big. It's like she is 3 months old right now. When she had her first jab at the vets, she was 1 kilo in weight, pretty much on the nose, slightly above 1 kilo. She had a most recent one, like somewhat recently, and she'd gone up to 1.5 kilo. Her weight had increased by 50% in the matter of like 4 weeks. Because for those who've not owned a cat before, they have 2 sets of jabs when they're kittens, and they're spaced 3 to 4 weeks apart. I got mine about 4 weeks ish. So she is growing like nobody's business. And I think like the thing is like cats will, I mean, they do most of their growing by the 6 month mark. They still continue to grow. And like the thing is she has 3 more months of her like fast growth thing, but then she is going to continue to grow for like another 6 to 8 months after that. Like she doesn't just stop growing at 6 months. She will mostly have found her adult body by about a year in. So there is a lot of growth left in that little kitty. I don't even know if I can call her little anymore. She's already done so much of it. It's wild. Look how many cherry blossom saplings I have, man. Crazy. Alright, so where do I want to build my... I suppose, like, here makes the most sense. Like, kind of between the farms here. I do tend to use them to fly to these farms a lot. Alright, I have like a stack and a bit. Now, here's what I am thinking, right? So, we know the 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. 2, 3, 4, bam. That actually is kind of perfect, you know. I heard cats start growing fast. Kind of wish you saw how my little cat looked as a kitten and found her under the stairs. Stopped growing, but I'll keep track of her weight. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping as my cat grows, she'll stop going into the tight spaces I don't like her going into. 1, 2, 3, 4. She is still very kitteny, very playful. And she is a little bit mischievous as a result. Right, let me do a count of something quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, really? That's nice and neat. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, I'm doing this like I did that one too high. Whoops. 6. All right, let me fix this one quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be equal there now, yeah? Perfect. All right, let me eat a pork chop. I will have to make spaces in these, I am now realizing. Yeah, because I'm going to need to fly these bad boys in. I'm just trying to think here. How do I want to do this? I'm going to need like a space. Do I just want to bring them in above? Hmm. All right. All right, now I can get some cherry planks here. I am going to want to have these be trapdoors. You really don't get many trapdoors for your money, do you? That's no problem. We can go get some more wood. Now, the only thing to consider is how am I going to get them in there? All right. Is it possible to like do a thick cherry blossom? Is that a thing? If I were to like, I don't know, take these, right, and fucking, I don't know, like do this shit. Can I make a chunky blossom? Is that a thing? Do chunky blossoms exist in Minecraft? I guess we'll find out. I don't think so. Ah, rip. Oh well. If anything, it might force a bunch of cherry blossoms to grow like next to each other. Which wouldn't be awful. Someone needs to make a mod. You can call it the Chunky Trees mod. You can credit me as the co-creator, and send me all your money. Just like every tree has like a chunky form, like a 4x4. You can plant it and then just get like a chunky tree for every tree type. Make it happen, modders who definitely all watch me. I feel like that actually would not be that hard to do. I could probably figure out how to make a data pack for that. Alright, we are going to need lots and lots of trapdoors. Maybe I've made too many trapdoors. I'll do like this. Alright, we were only 4 trapdoors over. That wasn't too bad. Now, this is what I'm thinking as like a base thing. Only thing is... making sure these bastards stay put. Hey, I got some tasty snowballs for you. Alright, so can I have made this ever so slightly too narrow. Have I? Don't you croon at me. Fuck, these bastards are 5 blocks wide. Okay. So, now we get to tear all this down and start again because we need to make it 5 by 5 because we're stupid. Also, these trapdoors are just going to float here now. Not a big deal. Actually, this might mean that I made enough trapdoors. Because I think I'm only going to be able to get 3 happy ghasts in here now if I want to use this space I allocated for this project. You know what? Actually, that makes sense because one of these happy gas is going to turn into our elevator, and I think that's probably going to be the one which I don't have a harness on right now. Will probably be the elevator. You may be stupid, but that's okay. We learn from our mistakes. I'm about to lose my efficiency axe, aren't I? Yep, 7 more swings. There it goes. Rest and spaghetti. Never forgetty. Let's get another axe. Brain. We're going down here. Do I have any more? I've got the efficiency 3 axe. With like 1 durability. I have this axe as well. I don't actually need to get another. I've got this axe has got a little bit of durability left in it. Let's just use this. So I wouldn't mind getting like an axe with like, I don't know, like Unbreaking 2 on it or something. And then just kind of like using that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I got very distracted by cutting wood. I wouldn't mind using an Unbreaking axe to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. An Unbreaking axe to combine with the efficiency 3 one I have. 3, 4, 5. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Alright, we only fit 3 slots into this new one. But that's okay. Oh wait, shit. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me these ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just hear like the iron golems dying in the distance, music to my ears. Hey, buddy. I should definitely have enough. Technically speaking, the fact that I need to make this bigger means I'm using less material, right? Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. You know what? I might as well open this up on both sides so I can enter it either way. So if I come at it from behind, I don't need to fly like around the front to get it. Which does make me think. Alright, bear with me here. Oh wait, no, hang on. I am stupid. No, wait, I am not stupid. I am doing exactly what I need to be doing. Because what I want to do is I want to open these up 3. That way I can put end pieces on them like this. Make them look nice. Perfect. Alright, now if I take the trapdoors again. You know what? I will actually need some trapdoors along the bases, at least in a couple of spots, to stop them from just flying straight through this. So like this, like this, like this. And I could do this like a lock, like a locking mechanism, right? So they come in and I lock them in like this. I will need a couple more trapdoors, but let's see how that works. You come down. Alright, let's try and park my Ghast here and see what he does. If this works. Fuck me! Now this is too wide! Alright. Think. That's not gonna work. Wait, is that gonna work? Does this work? Wait, did the trapdoors just fuck with their pathfinding and stop them from leaving? Because he's not moving now. Yeah, no, he can't move. He's not going anywhere. Have I just, like, nailed this? The trapdoors affect their pathfinding. Wait, what? Where's my VTube model working? What's going on here? That was weird. But no, this stops their pathfinding. I wasn't even intending for that. I was hoping it would just stop them from being able to move, but no, I didn't even need to flip these trapdoors. I just leave them here. And their pathfinding just doesn't work. Until I fly them myself. Oh, that is so cutting edge. Yeah, they just stay there. Oh, I love that. Did not even intend for that. Let's fucking go. That was me thinking I might need like pistons or some shit to keep them in place. Nope. Trapdoors. Messes with their pathfinding. And got a couple more stacks of iron while we were doing that. You know, I'm also going to get out some wheat. I'm at 44 wheat. All right, let's go ahead and put the iron in here. We actually have a problem where we may have too much iron, and I might need to start thinking of creative ways to use it. As expected, stacks of copper. Keep it up. Listen. Listen. That's right. You know. All I'm saying is copper's going to be really good in the next update. Oh, I thought I was going to fall in then. Alright, out of all the cows that bred, only 6 of their offspring made it to this area. Well, so I've heard, but let's be honest, this tradition, things would feel wrong without copper. Exactly. Look, I can't help it that whenever I see copper, a little part of my brain just itches and I need to get it. But copper, genuinely going to be really useful. Copper golems aside, which I'm hoping by the time I have a lot of items, I'll be able to use them to help manage my storage system. Right? Copper golems aside. Oh. So, you can't get mega trees. However, you can grow multiple cherry blossoms into one another. If you get lucky. Copper golems are going to be really useful, but also copper armor is going to be incredibly useful, even to me, because of villagers. It is the cheapest and easiest form of armor available to me that I can equip on villagers and entities I don't want to despawn. I need more ladders. No, I've got all this wood here. That's actually smart. Ah, you thought I was just getting copper for the memes. No, I actually have a plan. This is the thing that people don't realize about copper armor. It is going to... This cat moved my ghast. Okay, that is something I didn't consider. Get out of here. Get... That's one thing I didn't consider. Because this area is considered a village, there are going to be cats. Cats have the potential of pushing my ghasts out of their positions. That might be something to think about. I could put fences underneath here. Yeah, I could like fence off these sides. That would work. Then I've only got to worry about the front and back. Or maybe I just rebuild this somewhere else later and we don't think about it. or tame every cat that spawns. Look, okay. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have these like 3 cats around my base right now. I already get them mixed up with Zelda. I already get them mixed up with Zelda because I hear them meow, and sometimes the way they meow sounds a little bit like how Zelda meows. Because she coos a lot. So whenever the Ghasts coo, whenever the cats in game coo, it like my brain immediately thinks it's Zelda. Like it's that Zelda coded now. Are you guys ready for more sex? Let me get rid of this shield quickly. Oh yeah. Are you ready for miracles? At any point now, we're gonna start getting entity cramming. This is like the most barbaric farm I've ever created. And it's not even like functioning as intended. It's actually malfunctioning because I didn't account for the fact that the babies might not be able to get out properly. Let's get back to base. Okay. How am I doing on the old bookshelves? There are my decoration blocks, right? I got 9 of these bad boys. All right, we made 11 books and 4 bookshelves. What are we short on here? We're still short on leather. I think I might need to perfect. All right, you get in there. Yeah, you better get in there. Let's see how much beef and leather got in there. I got over a stack of raw beef from that. Okay. And it looks like that mass slaughter of cows actually ungummed the machine a little bit. So, noted, just every once in a while we have to go in and just slash a sword manually, kill a bunch of them. Alright, we have 16 bookshelves. That's how much we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we might just need to have the crafting area kind of out in the open for the time being. Let's dot some torches around to keep this area well lit at night. And let's just, like, do it, I don't know, like here. Alright, perfect. Now, I need the diamond pick to get the... I'm gonna put this back. Alright, we are going to do some max level enchanting. Let me get my lapis. And let me get another iron axe for prosperity. Smite 4, don't really care for that. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 1. I'll take the Fortune. Fortune 1, Efficiency 2, Unbreaking 2. That I will take. Sharpness 2, I will take that. Fortune Efficiency. I swear that said Unbreaking. Whatever, I'll take it. Protection 2. Protection 1 and Aqua Affinity. Fire Protection. Feather Falling 2. Nice, 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 nice. All right, we have Enchanted Gear. I do not have any level requirements for that. Okay, that's good to know. That's fine. You know what? I am really liking the Fortune. I guess the enchanting table is just kind of outside right now. But we can change that later. Let's go mining. Gonna build an XP farm? Eventually, at some point, I probably will. I'll need to try and find a good design. I don't really know what constitutes a modern XP farm. My XP farms mostly consist of finding a skeleton spawner and trapping all the spawns in one place. I would probably, if that still works, I might, and I find a convenient spawner, I might do that again. However, specifically what I would probably end up doing is, let's get another pickaxe just to have it. Specifically, what I would end up doing is having a skeleton spawner with a block of powdered snow in the drop zone. So I can transform the skeletons into the cold variant, which has a name that escapes me right now. Because I get better loot that way as well. I would have to have it operated by a sticky piston though, so once I've got all my spawns, I can unmove it and move it back. Oh god, I just got stuck. I can like unstick it and like stick it back just in case anything spawns with leather boots, which it probably would. I don't have arrows with me. I might as well leave this here. You know what, I'll probably take the beef stack. Tools, I doubt I'm going to need that. I will need the door. Might as well take the shovel, even if it doesn't have like a lot of durability. Could be nice to have. I think this is all I really need for mining. I realistically don't need the flint and steel. Alright, let's go down into the mines. And get our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Very much looking forward to the whole fortune dealio. Oh, yeah. Two hits. I'm looking at that iron thinking I should get that. Then I'm like, oh wait, no, I already have a problem where I've got too much iron. Which is a very nice problem to have, to be honest. Those are creepers. Oh man. You know, I might as well go diving again. And of course we do have Aqua Affinity, which I believe affords us a little bit more air. And this is fortune on it, right? Yep. Alright, we're getting a lot of diamonds. Love that. We're at 10 diamonds so far. Didn't know diving was so meta in Minecraft. It's actually a bit of an exploit of game mechanics, to be honest. So the way it works is a lot of ores will not have like a lower chance of spawning when exposed to air. Diamond is one such ore. Has a lower chance of spawning when exposed to air. So what you do is you basically manipulate that by saying, hey, a water block does not count as an air block. Therefore, when stuff spawns in near water, you're just more likely to see it, if that makes sense. So, whenever I can, I always like to find flooded caves. Just because they are the easiest way to find a lot of diamonds quickly. So we've already got 23 diamonds. We've only been down here for a few minutes. But no, I always like to find flooded caves. I did a flooded cave dive once, and I was immediately converted. I think it is the best way to mine, bar none, especially on Java Edition, where you can use doors to breathe. You can't do this on Bedrock because doors get waterlogged on Bedrock, which I'm hoping they don't patch that in on Java. It's going to actually kind of suck ass if they ever do. Also, the positive thing is, besides drowned, you won't encounter any other mobs under the water. Because most mobs will instinctively try and float. If they try and go down after you, they will drown. Actually, OP, diving freaks you out. You just go down with the door. Whenever your health is low, you place a door and go into it. I see cave spiders. Like, because I'm on hard mode right now, I would much rather face the water than face mobs, given the choice. It's like, look at this, look at that, look at how many fuckers have just spawned in there. Right, that's a whole thing right there. Especially because zombies have a property where they will sometimes spawn in more zombies. upon getting hit. So that means you can very easily just get ambushed by like a lot of zombies. Oh, and don't even get me started on baby zombies. Don't even get me started on baby zombies. I fucking hate them. Even worse when you can hear them but can't see them. Exactly the issue I'm facing right now. The whole cast of Fraggle Rock is very audible, but I can't fucking see any of them. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. We do not need that. Is that a naturally disabled spawn abyss of lava? Yep. Okay, we need to get into a better position. That ain't good. We just lost our shield. Fortunately, we are in a place with a lot of wood. I have no iron. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to get this and I'm going to run. I have no skeletal defense right now. Thankfully, I do know this is an easy way to get into this area. But we are going to vamoose out of here. Could really go for an unbreaking shield, honestly. I don't think the game lets you directly enchant shields. I think you have to get an unbreaking book and enchant it onto the book, if I'm not mistaken. Still, we got 32 diamonds. It's not a terrible haul. I kind of wish the game let you make it like enhanced shields. You know what I mean? One of my ghasts got out. You know what? That's a morning pixel problem. Like, you should be able to make something stronger than the base shield. Like a copper... You know what? Add copper shields. I just had a really fucking good idea. Because I was thinking, how the heck am I going to make sure those guys stay in there with fence gates without using like pistons? With fences. Now I remember fence gates exist. Alright, let me just get some wood here. Let me get... and put these diamonds back. Let me get some iron. You can't with a shield, that's annoying. Okay. But can I with a book? Is there any chance at all you might be willing to give me unbreaking? Piercing, sharpness, protection. Fuck. Alright. How do I make a grindstone? Grindstone recipe. Planks of wood, sticks, and a piece of stone. Okay. Why is that not available to me? Again, I don't understand why sometimes this game will give me the recipes and other times it won't. So it's like this? Did I look at the wrong recipe? That's the recipe it gives me on the Google search results. It's got to be a stone slab. Ah, okay. So Google search results was. This is why you don't trust the fucking AI bullshit. I hate that shit. Oh, there you go. Now it gives me the recipe for the grindstone. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Every single time I've gone with what it said, I feel like it's been wrong. Or only like given, or only like partially correct. The AI overview thing, Google search, fucking sucks. Unbreaking. Perfect. Unbreaking 1 isn't amazing, but it's better than nothing. The AI has lied to me a few times. We don't need it. Here is the thing, right? Here's the thing. From a technological standpoint, I will concede that, like, the way AI, like, from an actual like programming perspective, from a software perspective, and purely from a software perspective, it is pretty cool technology. The thing is, the application for it is nowhere near as broad as these tech companies want it to be. And maybe it could get there eventually, but it's gonna take a fucking long ass time to get there. Why do I have 18 wool? It is gonna take a long ass time to get there. What we are in a bubble right now, right? We are in a tech bubble, like the .com bubble, many years ago. If you weren't around for that, that was when investors overinvested in .com and then lost a lot of money because like it was supposed to be like the next big thing, and that bubble burst, and yeah, people just fucking lost their money. Obviously, .com is like still a thing. It's fucking everywhere, but people were going way too crazy for it, and that was the issue. That was the fuck up that everyone had. I love this. And AI is in a similar position, right? Like, it's on paper. Oh yeah, this has the potential to be something great. In practice, it's not going to really do all too much in practice. I'm sorry. It's nice to imagine a world where it does do a lot in practice, but it's going to be extremely niche, right? People are frustrated by AI tools in software. Microsoft Office forced Copilot into the product either this year or last year. I can't remember. And they had a secret lower price tier that removed the AI. Which, if you ask Microsoft support, you will get that. It is a cheaper, lower price tier. Because what they did is they removed the base tier and increased the price, citing it was because they added AI. But if you go through their customer support, they will still give you that lower priced tier if you ask for it. It's kind of funny. Here are the practical applications of large language models. Number one, they will be good programming tools. They will not replace programmers, but they will be excellent programming tools. They will be able to assist programmers. Number two, summarizations. Say, for example, you work in a call center, calls are logged and they are audio transcribed. AI would be able to provide summarizations, helping people quickly. This is the thing. AI is not going to replace people. If anything, it's going to be used as a tool to... And here's the thing now. We're now getting to a point where... So far, the reason AI has grown so much is because it's been funded by venture capitalism. Investors are sinking... How did a rotten flesh get in there? Did a zombie get in here? Investors are investing a small fortune into AI, right? But we're getting to a point now where a return on investment is going to be necessary. And there is not a single AI out there that, as far as we are aware, is profitable. At least no AI department has reported they have been profitable yet, that we are aware of. So here's what I see, right? I see potentially Gemini has the potential of surviving because it is tied to Google. They are using it for AI overview, and also they have now replaced the Google Assistant with Gemini. Google also have their business suite, and people in business do get access to the premium version of their AI, right? So because you pay for it, you'll get that. ChatGPT, it's 50-50. Copilot is based off ChatGPT. Microsoft fund a lot of ChatGPT. It has the potential to survive, but it is really 50-50 on whether that's going to survive or not. Otherwise, I suppose Perplexity, as a small startup, that might survive. But again, I'm 50-50 on whether that one's going to survive or not. I can tell you which ones won't survive. Llama will not survive. Meta's AI, that's not going to survive. That's going to die. Grok is going to die. That's probably going to die with Twitter, to be honest. Because Twitter is hemorrhaging money. And Elon is trying to save Grok by having xAI be its own company. It's not going to fucking matter. ChatGPT, I said that one's kind of 50-50. It could go either way. Although I think ChatGPT specifically is very investor dependent. They are hoping that people just implement it. And what's that Chinese one called? DeepSeek. DeepSeek is going to survive 100% because they have made one of the most efficient AIs on the planet. And like it's Chinese like tech. Chinese tech is kind of wild. Because the thing about Chinese tech as well is the API is cheap. So exactly, yeah. No, it runs at like I think like a tenth of the power of Chat. It needs tenth of the processing power as ChatGPT to do pretty much the same. Oh shit. DeepSeek is efficient as hell. But what is going to be interesting is that eventually, and this is going to happen, countries are going to start putting in policies which are going to slow down the growth of AI. Right now, it is very Wild Westy. AI companies are kind of getting away with just straight up theft because they're not having to ask for permission for the content they're using. Many companies are either scraping this data and like effectively stealing it. Sorry, I saw some redstone up here and I absolutely need that. Yeah, so many companies are scraping this data and just like obtaining it by, or they are like putting in their terms and conditions that by using this service you agree that we like use your content for training or something to that effect. And it is going to become a case of countries going, hey, this isn't on. Right now, the EU has to deal with this chat control BS. I mean, the thing is, like, don't slate the EU because a lot of their policies are like put people first. The people complain about EU having like very overwhelming policies. It's to keep big businesses in check because otherwise you get what we're seeing now. Where companies are just exploiting people's information because they can get away with it. I think the EU will be the first place to introduce laws which just straight up prevent this companies from taking this data without affirmative consent. Chat regulation is, yeah, like I said, it can be like kind of like hit and miss. It is one of those things though, like pick your poison. How'd I end up in like the bum half of this mine shaft, man? The EU has some absolutely overbearing policies, but even then, I would still like to resume being an EU member. Hmm. Oh, hey, slimes. Absolutely. Nope. Uh-uh. No, thank you. Negative. No, sorry, sir. Hello. Oh, hey, look, copper. Let's get it with the fortune pickaxe. This is good. I actually need redstone. A lot of projects I have are reliant on redstone, so being able to get some, extremely useful. I need to like ask a question to the people who watch me play Minecraft regularly. Am I just like the copper hoarding person to you guys? Because I have been called that before. Yes? Oh, good. Good. I just wanted to check that I understood my own brand. The chat needs inside jokes. The inside joke is what, chat? I have a lot of lurkers, which I don't mind lurkers, but it is kind of funny that I will often find myself talking. I'll have like a dozen viewers or like half dozen viewers, and I'll find myself just talking to myself because it's all lurkers. I don't mind lurkers. I just want to make that clear. I just find it amusing. Nice, we got an ender pearl for our troubles. Even lurkers can spread words of the Copper Empire. Look, when this update came out, I was so happy. I was trying to force the update name to be Copious Copper, because I knew if people searched Minecraft Copious Copper, they'd end up finding my old Minecraft streams. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh my god, please eat shit. Please eat shit. Please eat shit. Thank you and good night. Dude, go away. I don't want to play. God, it sounds like when I'm talking to my cat when I'm like using the bathroom. Whoops. Alright, we have a lot of copper. There's some gold up there. I would not mind. It's kind of nice not having to worry about the iron, honestly. I think that might be the thing I do like in my regular worlds going forward, is just like iron farms, because that was not so bad set up. Especially with the happy gas. Oops. Oh, hey, Chaos. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. Dabbed and I tripped. I was just so amazed by how perfect that dab was. So powerful you messed my game? Exactly, that's why you're Chaos. Where are these motherfuckers spawning from? Oh my god, another one. Look at all these bastards. There's just a random grass block here? How did this get here? Did it just like come from the... Did an Enderman just bring it down here? Oh, thank you for the reminder to hydrate. And I can now open my second drink. Enderman are insane minds that yearn for the mines. This is good, honestly. I'll be honest, not entirely sure how I'm going to get out of this cave. But it doesn't really matter. Because I kind of went a direction to get her. Fucking hell. Literal jump scare. Who just fucking dropped? We've only got 2 diamonds this run. Copper. I see a big slimy boy. Look, I know, like, actually legit. Oh, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit. Fucking babies, man. The sound of good mac and cheese. Okay, 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 here we go, here we go. Okay. Woo! Oh, party down here? It's the Fraggle Rock reunion party. Okay, okay, okay. I put a torch up there. Presumably that means I've been here before. Right? That's a one-way. I don't like taking one-way paths. I spy an Enderman up there. Oh, Chaos, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Enjoy all of your emotes. There is a lot of them. Oops, I slipped. Too bad. You're now a supporter. Why is this cave, like, red? No, look, like, the cave was, like, red back here. Enjoy all of the emotes. My personal favorite is golden, but that is a tier 2, but it's my personal favorite because of how stupid it looks. But I think you can like redeem channel points to temporarily unlock it. Apparently you've been following me since 2020. Yeah, about tracks. That's about the time I... Where's your loyalty card? You have a thing that says first next to your name. That's your loyalty card. Or do you want me to make you VIP? I can make you VIP if you want. I have VIP slots. Now my gut is telling me if I want out to follow one of these streams upwards, they might take me to the waterlog cave. No, that's the evil VTuber took my money badge. I don't have any membership badges yet, which is kind of unfortunate. I didn't really see the point in getting those until I had like a few people who were like regularly resubscribing. Like, I need like a justification for it. I also didn't know like what to do for it. I was thinking that each membership badge could be like a different form of storage. So like the first one is like a floppy disk, and then it's like a CD, and then like a USB drive, then an SD card or something, and then finally like a cloud. Alright, so I've kind of circled this place. Do a single pixel and 2 pixels and 3 4. I wouldn't have to commission the art. I mean, it would save me a little bit of money doing it that way. Alright, my inventory is full. Alright, so my bet is if I swim up one of these, I'm going to get back to the cave I was in before. Haha, eat shit. It's not the cave I was in before. But it is not too dissimilar either. I genuinely think one of these will take me up there. It's just a case of figuring out which one. I'm at Y level 21 right now. Oh, hello. That's a geode. I'm going to make a mental note of these chords. I will be back. My mental note, I mean, I took a screenshot of them. Alright, so I'm actually thinking the easiest way to get back might actually be to retrace my footsteps. Which is, I came from there. Ouch. Let me get some health back. Hang on a sec. Ah! Ah! Okay. And interestingly, a naturally disabled spawner because of on account of the lava being here. You know what? That's valid. Can I use shears for this? Fuck off. Let me have this. I've earned it. Alright, let me have this string. Okay. You know what actually might be better use of my time? Shearing them and then breaking them with a less valuable sword. I'm pretty sure I've got some spare swords knocking about. I'll eat shit. Oh right, I forgot we're in a slime chunk, aren't we? Honestly, fighting slime chunks has been really useful. I appreciate you using the accessibility audio thing. It brings me comfort to play like that. I'm glad I know I'm not alone. Lulu! Thank you so much for the raid. Lulu, guess what? I'm not in the bathroom when you raided me for once in my life. How is everybody, raiders? Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Sinister Pixel, your virtual overlord, taking over the internet one line of code at a time. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We are playing some Minecraft right now. Yeah, how was your stream, Lulu? What'd you get up to? Everybody, if you could, go give Lulu Freya a follow over on her Twitch. She is a lovely... She is a lovely person who plays a lot of games. Am I allowed to... am I allowed to say the... Am I allowed to say the thing that we discussed over DM? Am I allowed to talk about that? Yes, Lulu, I will be joining Lulu for a little collaboration on Goose Goose Duck on, I think it's the 21st of September. That's a Sunday at 7 p.m, so yes. You can... I can't keep secrets. If I've not talked about it yet, I am soon. Fair enough. Anyway, how was your stream? Hey, Rock. Hey, everyone else who has rated in. Let me do you a little shout out quickly here. There we go. Everyone, go give Lulu a follow. She's a lovely individual. I've seen people just call me Rock now. I was watching Brazilian commercials, and in the end, Rock's out of our last repo collab. That's cool. There are some interesting British commercials. Thank you for the shout out. No worries at all. We have done very well on this mining excursion. Well, it was just saying the same thing. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me. Wally and I, like, we share a few brain cells. Think of British commercial. I think I would be. I think I would be kind of a little bit afraid of copyright. Mostly because I stream to YouTube as well. The reason you don't really see me do reaction streams. The last time I did a reaction stream, I got hit with copyright while I was live on YouTube, which really sucked ass. I just kind of end the stream, and I just haven't really done any reactions. Also, I just don't particularly find it entertaining to do. There's a couple of people who do reactions which I like. Prepared to have to fix all the copyright claims and fiascos. Yeah, I avoid it where I can. How did I encounter like 1,000 slimes? And oh, I have more slime balls in here. We've got 2 stacks of redstone. That is good. We got some gold. We got some lapis. But no, also, yeah, I'm just like really, I don't know if it's reactions are necessarily the medium for me. We got our first ender pearl, which is pretty cool. We haven't had any ender pearls yet. We got a potato. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Okay. Let's put that in there. We have like a lot of random just shit in here. You know what? Let me keep the shovel on my person. Oh, I need to restock this. Let me go grab some wheat. Come on, come down here. Let me park you again. I don't know how you got out of your parking space, but I'm going to park you again. Yeah, we also made this little contraption, which we found out these trapdoors just kind of mess with Ghast AI. And if you, like, park them in here, they won't leave. They will just stay. Which is pretty cool. Now, the only issue is, sometimes cats just kind of exist. So I need to see... What I would really like is a transparent block that mobs won't pathfind over. Something in my gut is telling me that might have been railways, but I don't know if that is still the case. I don't know if that's still the case, but like I feel like railways mobs won't pathfind over it. Or at least they wouldn't in an old patch. I don't know if it's been patched out. You know, I can search this. What blocks won't mobs pathfind over? Mobs in general will not walk over short blocks, ones that are shorter than full blocks like slabs. This is pretty easy to spot in survival, as lower slabs are used everywhere. You will typically see mobs stuck on them, not walking over them, jumping in circles. No, that is a bug report. And it's been fixed. Mobs will not pathfind over blocks they perceive as a hazard or an impossible obstacle, including rails, lava, and water. This is the fucking AI overview. I don't trust that. I suppose, to be fair, I have like 1,000,000 iron. I can just test this. No idea if this is going to work. We'll find out. Whoops. Get back in there, you. Ow. All right. My ghasts are now parked. Let's see if they stay there. The most important question is, will any cats pathfind through there and push my ghasts? Hopefully, the answer is no. That was actually the perfect amount of blocks for that shovel. Nice. I mean, they don't want to move. Like, they themselves are staying put very comfortably. More rotten flesh. Look, each one of these poppies represents a golem I've killed. All right. You know what? I think we need to start taking this iron and converting it into storage blocks. The fact that we can get over a stack of them is staggering, to be honest. Hey Cully, how you doing? How was the Lord debut? Okay, this goes in tools. went super well. I will need to watch it later. Chat, for those who don't know, Cully is in the middle of getting her 2.0 set up, and part of that has been a brand new lore video, which yours truly has done some voice work for, as myself. It's like, what is it, like 45 minutes, an hour long? It's a fairly beefy video. But it's an audio adventure. So go ahead, put that 45 minutes. There you go. Go ahead, put that sucker on in the background. And yeah, just see what you think. Go give her your precious watch hours. I have not heard it yet. I've heard, like, is it out already? Came out 7 o'clock BST today. So came out a little early today. Very exciting stuff. Okay, I'll go look. Lovely stuff. Think you can help me? It was my pleasure. I hope you are pleased with how it came out. And as you have requested, if you ever talk about making a lore video again, I will just like come and smack you. Yeah, do it. My plan honestly is when it comes to 3.0, I'm going to get a comic done. Like, just because so for those who are not aware, with my VTuber model, every single time I've like changed my model, there's also been a slight change in lore. So like my new models aren't just for the sake of me wanting a new I mean, they are for the sake of me wanting a new model. But I also have lore reasons for those changes. So I will say this, I am like in the very, very early planning phases of 3.0. Extremely early. As in, there's like nothing to pretty much talk about, like besides like a few things in a Google Doc. But it does exist. There is a kind of a big change in lore coming up. Specifically, there are some themes that I want to move away from. Your Minecraft house looks sick, by the way. Oh, this is just the starter base. I will actually show you. So this is my flat world. This is where I test random shit out for the survival base. This is what my base is going to look like. This is what my base will look like. I'm going to be building a mega base. This back area is going to be a semicircle, but it's going to be a mega base. It looks like this. I was working on some elevators, and I decided gas elevators are the way to go. This little invention. So that's what if you've seen the extra gas floating around my world, that's what he's going to be used for. This guy, he's going to be an elevator. That's his lot in life. These guys are just for flying around. Also, I kind of love how these look with the rails. I like how they're all just kind of like looking in the same direction as well. You know what? Let me actually get this last Ghast. No, oh my fucking god. The harness recipe does not show up properly in here. Leather, wool, and glass. All right. You know, I might as well just tame this one now. He loves to fly off on his little adventure. I've noticed. I always have to go get him. I'll skip the night. He goes for miles. He always kind of hangs around the same area because I think they stay near the place they spawned or were left. My messages are going mad. Give me a second. Perfect, got him. All right, now this one is going to go with the base building materials. Cool. Just say there. You know what? I might actually call it a little early and go ahead and end it there. I think I'm going to end a little bit early tonight. No particular reason, I'm just kind of feeling a little bit tired. But let's go ahead and raid out. Since we have a few people here right now. No one is live on YouTube right now. So we'll just raid out on Twitch. So join on Twitch right now if you want to be part of the raid. if you are following, you have access to the raid emotes on Twitch. Let's see, who are we following who we can raid out to tonight? I will send you lovely folk over to... Let's raid someone new. How about this person? Zombie Bites. They appear to also be playing Minecraft. And it's their birthday, so go ahead and wish them a happy birthday. That is going to be it from me today. So if you enjoyed, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, or subscribe on Twitch for the low price of like $5 and get like 12 emotes. It's a fantastic deal. You should take it. We are going to go and say hi to Zombie Bite right now. And be sure to wish them a happy birthday. They're a Cyber VTuber. But otherwise, that is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later for more content. Good night, everyone.